the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. Up in magic, with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use a can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars driving fast, I never.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Keep on there, down. 185.
Carr now on first down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run it with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Watch out for Hill on the return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Out of the gun, Locke. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
It's complete to Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Man, I got a sorry team, too. These niggas be getting mad when I get up on them, man. I got the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Hey, man, you fucking cheated, man. Nobody plays that good with the Raiders. What are you fucking doing, nano blitzing? Bitch. Playing football, bitch. I got my stream going, Eddie, if you want to throw it on YouTube.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Put it on your phone, nigga. Shit. Just, I just want it up. You ain't got to watch the motherfucker. I just need the numbers.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right.
I'm 5-4. This is my game of tag.
The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Back to the air, Luck on 2nd down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston, then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all.
Hey, Echo. I'm on. Check on.
Now a 1st down throw. Luck steps away to his left. Looking long for Westbrook. That's going to be caught.
No, he got KC. This is a franchise, bro. They gave me the leftover. I got in this league late.
D.D. Westbrook, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Yeah.
As his guys
my
are
secondary,
on the
see, I don't have no superstars and nothing like that. X Factors. Everybody else loaded with that shit. You see, all my people ain't got no stars on their feet.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And then he running outside.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
And
the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back
he
shy
run
of the
out the pocket
20.
every time with him. Like on this show, man, you run out the pocket to give your receiver advantage.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them a touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, yeah. I can't
Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield
like
and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Carr. Jones has it. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. For these Raiders and quarterback Derek Carr, the Chiefs, they have been their kryptonite in the AFC West. With Derek Carr as a starter, just 2-8 against KC, 2-6 before Mahomes became the starter. Well, the road not likely to get any easier anytime soon. Into heavy traffic,
Man,
and it's
get the fuck out of
intercepted.
here.
Picked off near the 32, the 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Carr now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Man, ain't no way that linebacker. Man, no way.
Picked off
no way.
The 43. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
What the fuck?
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Alpha. Exit, exit. Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine.
After the interception, it's Love. And going deep for Hill. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Hey, check out. Line 40. Come on, D. Let's go, Mexico.
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Yeah, man, there's some bullshit going on right now. fucking Chiefs there since they won
So
the
they've
Super
been
Bowl.
unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet.
I don't know how
Here's
he
third and
linebacker
9.
covered me, man.
Here's Locke.
Give me that. Give me
It's
that.
intercepted at the goal line. Good position.
Oh, man, get out of there. Come on,
a
man.
short return to the 6-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
They run it with Jacobs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Got his man. It's Williams. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. And the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 64 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down. Carr.
Let's go.
And it's intercepted.
Bullshit. Oh, my. Look at this play. Look at this play, Junior. That's bullshit, man.
These guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head
you see that
before
shit,
the ball
Junior?
goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points.
Ain't no way.
On this drive,
Man, come on, man.
Instead,
that's bullshit,
an
dog.
interception, and they're going to come away empty.
That's bullshit. Man, ain't no fucking way, man. That's bullshit.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Eddie, when I say that was bullshit, that's bullshit.
Already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's fucked up, man. What the fuck? That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Check out. 675. Close. Hey, Charlie. Reggie. Come. Switch. Check 31.
Here's Locke. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35.
Man, watch this bullshit. And he catches bullshit like this.
Out of bounds.
Get the fuck out of here.
But one thing's for sure,
Motherfucker
they're going to have to come up with
man.
something at halftime because he is
Motherfucker out of bounds like a
absolutely
motherfucker.
roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him?
Tank sound. They
The
won't
big
ever
thing to
let
me
you
is
tank.
treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
It's going to be a long
Nah.
Hey, Delta.
Nah, man, I'm a long way out right now.
Mike 54.
Luck now to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
12. I smell fear in that offense. 12. General West. Sound right. Check 9. Sponge. No. Hey, check. Hey, check. Kill. Turn up.
Again, Luck. Flushed out right. Open man is Westbrook, complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Get the fuck out of here.
Check out.
Y'all want to? Shit, man, I'm just in the second quarter.
11.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he is in.
Wow.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Philip Lindsay hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
My team is so close.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Like I said, I got the leftover trash of the league.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
No, son. Down 14. I've been down worse than one. He just getting some lucky fucking interceptions. I mean, stupid interceptions.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Down. Ready? Switch.
Carr gives to Richard. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Richard, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Hey, bro, you see how quick I drove down there, though, Junior? Motherfucker pissed me off, man.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded about a yard deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Let's go.
What's happening?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th
See that shit, Junior?
LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit.
God damn it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Man.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent.
Wow, really,
escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Ryan Quigley now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, then it's fucked up punt.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Flagging now.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
55, 55. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, hey, hey. He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey, hey, hey.
On 1st down, Locke. Dancing to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
We got this.
Man, I shouldn't be losing this game, man. It's crazy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
Like that,
but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit
pick
more.
the ball. Why'd you slap it? Oh, my gosh. Catch it.
Just that.
What the fuck are you doing?
First down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was the free safety, LaMarcus Joyner, that time, able to make the play.
You see that bullshit, Junior?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Oh, he got some lucky shit.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Philip Lindsay.
My fault. I shouldn't have ran it
Touchdown
down.
number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go. Bring it up.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Woo, get out of here.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Now Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
I wasn't even throwing the ball.
Rashawn Robinson with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let's go, D. Big Sears right here.
Luck on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 3rd and long, it's Love. That's going to be
Tommy
caught.
fucking switching the fucking man.
All the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Everybody lead the party?
They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and inches, Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And now a carry here for their fullback. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Same cover fucking.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Hey, 734. Hey, nice 7.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Throw the fucking ball, dude.
Darren Lee, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Carr. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And let's pin the mirrors back.
A give, running right, Lindsey. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Check on right. Here we go.
Another run by Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Carr gonna throw. This complete to Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Carr completes it. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. That right there is what Jalen Richard can bring to this offense. I mean, last year, yes, he had 55 carries, but they used him more as a receiver. He had 68 catches in 2018, which was tied for the team lead. Really adds a nice element to the backfield for Derek Carr and company. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This pass from Carr taken in by Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Carr. And now here is another interception.
Holy one, man. Full ball up high, bro. What the fuck?
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Coming to you, coming to you. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check third. Hey, check. 11.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsay.
How I get picked up? This dude
That'll
was
get
already
them some
blocking
of what
somebody.
they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lindsay running right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now, it's Lindsay. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball.
To the left.
Again,
And everybody still gets blocked.
Touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And
that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Monday, down. 185. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't been getting
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Carr, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And my goodness,
yeah, okay. He go underneath my tight end and pick it. Okay, man.
Turn this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Oh, I gotta laugh at that shit. I wish they would have showed it. That shit is hilarious.
Completely calculated correctly.
Let me see
7
this.
picks between last week and this week after
Wow.
that.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach. Maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
On 1st down, Lindsay. He's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Watch the run.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lindsey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Strip the ball. Strip that.
Now a give, right side. Lindsey, he'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
50, go! Right, 40! Watch tight. Tight ends right.
From the red zone now, Locke. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. It's up and good, and they add one more to what will wind up a fairly lopsided victory. So we had action to the very